Hey, are you about to leave your state and thinking about moving to another one? Is Texas one of them? Well, here's 5 things you might need to think about before packing that truck. Well, first we have our weather, which is ever changing. In the summer, you have the heat. You've heard Texas is hot, and yep, it is. A lot of the times it reaches up to the triple digits. Right now, I'm here in the hill country in Texas, which is like in central Texas, along the hills and everything. And it gets up here in the triple digits most every summer. The summers start around April or May and ends about the end of October. After summer, of course, we have our fall, which is nice sweater weather. It's usually nice. And after that, we have winter, which is a couple of weeks, and that's usually in February. It gets kind of cold in January, but not the winter is February. That's when we get the coldest of the seasons. And then spring is beautiful if you like wildflowers, and it's gorgeous. Everything's in bloom, everything's in color. It's always beautiful to drive through the hill country and see the beautiful flowers everywhere. And don't forget to get your picture in the bluebonnets. That's a rite of passage. All right, your next reason not to move to Texas is you're going to have a car. You're going to have a car. You have to have a car to get everywhere. In the cities, you have public transportation. Outside of the cities, you're not going to have any public transportation. You're going to have to drive yourself. And it's going to take hours. We don't measure in miles here in Texas. We measure in hours. So it's from right now where I am in the hill country. We used to live in Austin, so we have to go back there every few, weeks or so, and also to see my friends. It's going to take 2 to 3 hours to get to Austin. So we don't measure in miles, we measure in hours. So that tells you how big Texas is. Next, Texans, we love our guns. We love target shooting, we love hunting. And of course, we like protecting ourselves as well. So if guns offend you, then you might want to rethink Texas, because on any given day, especially out here in the hill country, you will hear people target shooting, boom, 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 all the way around. So if that scares you, then you might want to reconsider, especially not maybe move out to the hill country, stay in the big cities. But the only gunfire you hear there might be, you might hear some sirens right after it. All right, next, we have no state income tax, nor do we want it. So if you're moving here from another state that has it, do not vote that way here. We do not like state income tax, okay? So don't think it, don't do it. And the last reason why you might want to reconsider moving to Texas is because we have lots of critters. We have the deer, the hogs, the coyotes, the raccoons, the porcupines, the skunks, squirrels, everything else you can think of, and they usually end up on the road. That's why our buzzards are well fed out here. Also, other critters might want to bite you. Think of snakes and fire ants. We have all of them. It's no joke. Funny story is I pulled a snake out of a toilet one time. Yep, take a minute to process that. I pulled a snake out of a toilet here in this 80-year-old house. Yep. So thank goodness I'm not scared of snakes, so it didn't bother me. Also with these critters, we have seasons of bugs. In the summertime, June, July, it's scorpion mating season, so they are out in abundance. And my advice to you is if you move out here, get you some house shoes. Don't walk around in the house at night. No dust ruffles around the bed. Do not let your curtains touch the ground, because they like to crawl. That happened to me. There was a scorpion behind me one time when I was on the phone, and also a scorpion was in the shower with me, was crawling up my leg. Yep, I'll put the little TikTok video up here so you can go check that out. That was quite funny. And then let's see, we have roly-poly season. They just come in the house. You be careful, you walk around, you hear a little crunching. And then also we have mayfly season. And also these little centipedes that come in. They're about this big, and they curl up into little curls, and they just like die in the corner. And so you're just constantly having to sweep stuff out. So the little bugs get in. So bug season. Okay, so if you think you can handle all these things that I talked about, but I left out a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. If y'all think y'all can handle this, then come on down to Texas. We'd love to have you. Be sure to give me a call if you're looking to buy a home. I'm in the Hill Country, which is Bandera County, Kerr County, and I can help you find a house. I'm also kind of still up in Travis County, Williamson County until we sell our house up there, and we'll be making the full-time move out here. But give me a holler, and I would love to help you find your forever home here in the Hill Country. Bye, y'all.